this cutter. I mean, I look at what you do. You walk in and you just say, "You want to quit?" They go on strike. I won't mention the name of the company, but they go on strike, and you say, "That's okay. You're all gone. You're all gone." So every one of you is gone, and you are the greatest. You would be very good. Oh, you would love it.
Out of all the disgusting things said during the recent Donald Trump, Elon Musk public butt-licking session on Twitter, this may take the cake. Laughing, joking about, and praising Musk firing workers who even think about unionizing or fighting for their deserved share of the profits their labor generates is not only incredibly cruel and sadistic, but it reveals how the ultra-wealthy truly view us ordinary Americans, non-human tools at their disposal, serving the sole purpose of them and money. Which is why we were so critical of this.
We all know how Washington is run. Working people have no chance of winning this fight. That's why I'm here today. Because I refuse to keep doing the same things my predecessors did. Today, the Teamsters are here to say we are not beholden to anyone or any party.
While Teamsters President Sean O'Brien is not technically wrong that unions should not be beholden to any political party, it is nonetheless laughable to think that the Republican Party establishment has any empathy toward or motivation to support labor unions, and equally laughable that any leader's speech would change that reality.
And I don't care about getting criticized. It's an honor to be the first Teamster in our 121-year history to address the Republican National Convention.
There's a reason why you're the first here, Sean.
President Trump had the backbone to open the doors to this Republican convention, and that's unprecedented. No other nominee in the race would have invited the Teamsters into this arena. Now, you can have whatever opinion you want, but one thing is clear. President Trump is a candidate who is not afraid of hearing from new, loud, and often critical voices. And I think we all can agree, whether people like him or they don't like him, in light of what happened to him on Saturday, he has proven to be one tough SOB.
It's still hard to describe the cognitive dissonance it takes for such a powerful union leader like O'Brien to praise and suck up to Donald Trump and the most hostile political party towards unions in the history of our country. It's hard to run with the both sides are bad narrative when the only party that has put effort into protecting workers' rights to organize is the Dems. Though that's not really saying much in the grand scheme of things.
This is the corporate America playbook, the billionaire playbook. They thumb their nose at labor law. And there's got to come a reckoning in this country where the billionaires and the corporate class and employers are held accountable when they break the law. It is federal law that workers have a right to strike, and you cannot be fired for striking. If you listen to Trump and Musk, how they laugh about how Musk fires people and how Donald Trump loves to talk about his favorite two words, "you're fired." I mean, who enjoys that? Who takes pride in firing workers? And that's the problem here.
In contrast to O'Brien, UAW Pres Sean Fain refuses to concede any ground to Trump and the Republicans and delivers a brilliant class-conscious analysis of the inhumanity present in that Trump-Musk propaganda interview clip, and in that same vein.
And this thing of playing dumb while he sits on the planes with these billionaires and says, I don't know anything about Project 2025. I just fly on the planes with them. You know what it's going to do. One of the goals of that, plain and simple, and they know this has been going on forever. Get rid of labor unions and get rid of the voices that we bring.
One of the clear goals of that Project 2025 to-do list is to put the screws to working people, making it harder for us to collectively bargain, allowing employers to drastically cut overtime or even eliminate it. And make no mistake about this, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance want to eliminate AFSCME and all public sector unions altogether.
VP nominee Tim Walz hammered home the dangers of a second Trump administration, what they pose to the working class, as well as speaking to thousands of unionized state, county, and municipal workers.
I happen to be the first union member on a presidential ticket since Ronald Reagan. But rest assured, I won't lose my way. You heard the story. You knew Vice President Harris grew up in a middle-class family, picked up shifts at that McDonald's as a student. I keep asking this to make a contrast here. Can you simply picture Donald Trump working at a McDonald's trying to make a McFlurry or something? He knows us. He couldn't run that damn McFlurry machine if it cost him anything. So Trump has said he supports right to work 100%. I saw our friend Sean Fain at the UAW had a name for that. He called him a scab, just to be clear. That's not name calling, it's an observation and fact, just to be clear. So, you know, you can tell a lot about people in their personal lives. He spent a decade stiffing service workers from dishwashers, waiters, and carpenters on his own properties to enrich himself. As president, he cut overtime benefits for millions of workers, and he opposed any effort to raise the minimum wage. That's all you need to know. You don't have to ask twice. We know who they are.
Walz's messaging throughout this speech was on point and exactly what the Dem voter base needed to hear.
The only thing those two guys knows about working people is how to work to take advantage of them. That's what they know about it. Every single chance they've gotten, they've waged war on workers and their ability to collectively bargain to take that away from them. All we're asking for is better wages, better benefits, better lives, and dignity in the work that we do. You don't have to ask twice. We know who they are. A guy who goes to Mar-a-Lago, and this is a direct quote, he sits there and tells his friends, you're rich as hell and we're going to cut your taxes. I believe him when he says that. But he also turns around and tells workers their wages are too high. I keep bringing this up. Who do you know who's asking to cut taxes on billionaires while stiffing working people? I don't know anybody. And I'll tell you what, I think there's a lot of people think that they're on his side or voting for him, that when you put it to them like that, they start thinking things differently.
The last line is perhaps the most important message Walz got across during this speech. The more we unite along class lines and increase class consciousness among the working class, the more power we can claw back from the ultra-wealthy and the corporations who really rule the country. While we're holding our breath to see the official Harris-Walz campaign platform and how it will impact labor unions, it is still a net positive that the labor movement is getting as much coverage as it is now. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.